girls, and welcome back to another episode of the Fair Shake Podcast. I'm one of your hostess with the mostest, Fats, aka the Beast. Can I get it for the one time? Bow, 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 bow. I'm gonna head on and introduce the rest of the cast and head it to the captain.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Chris, aka Killer Ghost. Hope you guys enjoy this episode. It's gonna be a good one. And on to the next host.
What's up, guys? Your boy Young Keeve. Passing it to my man's bro.
Good evening, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Whatever time you're listening to this. Finna get Mangu no huevos. Yesterday's news today. This week Resident Evil 3 dropped. I'm looking forward to playing the game. I don't look at reviews anymore because I'm convinced the IGN gets paid to give out good reviews, and if they don't, they give out shit reviews. So that's one. Two, unfortunately I have to announce that Last of Us 2 is getting pushed back indefinitely due to the Rona. We don't know how long it's just gonna last. Honestly, not only am I usually okay with games being pushed back because I prefer quality, but because the times we're in right now, God only knows how long it's gonna last. So that's that. And then not really big on news, but if you guys have Disney Plus, Onward had just came out in the theaters recently. They just added it to Disney Plus. Check it out. It's about two kids, I guess, that are wizards or magicians or something. I wouldn't know. And now on to the show.
All right, great news. Thank you, Pro, for that. I just want to get into something where it's for the fans to know how we're linked as brothers.
Link to the
Um,
hip.
um, so basically, if most of you don't know, I'm pretty much the middleman when it comes to this cast. For the first and foremost, Keeve is my blood cousin.
You dig?
Um, he's from my mother's side, so that's how he's linked to me. Chris is my best friend. We met in high school, so we've known each other like 50,000 years. Um, and when we were young, like during high school, after high school, we went and we started playing softball in this park, 45 field, around Little Italy area, where we met, another team and we faced off with the other team. And it so happens that on that other team, one of our main men, Felipe, was part of. Now, how things turned out that after that was a bit crazy. Um, since we were pretty much rivals, we would go head to head with Leap's team versus our team and go back and forth and back and forth. And we play almost every day during the summer and on Sundays the most. I even remember one time Leap was about to fist fight with Jay, one of my blood brothers, and after a while,
G-
you
I'm
know,
just curiosity. How did that transpire? Like, what led up to that? I'm
the
curious
sh-
to
the
know.
sh- the shit talking. I mean, Jay, Leap, they didn't fucking back off from each other. So the shit talking for 1 second to another, they were about to fist fight. Funniest thing ever. And a couple years down the line, we just were like, fuck it, let's
It's
let's.
funny because I vaguely remember seeing Jay. I remember seeing him with long ass hair, and I was playing handball against him.
Mm-hmm.
And it was me and Leaps, and he was playing with somebody else. I can't remember. And we scooped him or whatever, and he just kept talking shit, and I'm just like, ay, ay, ay. And then somebody came out and yelled out, "Shut up! We have 10 kids." And I was like, God damn, he got 10 kids, and they were like, Nah, 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 he's fucking around. They fucking around.
Well, yeah. So that happened, and that's how we met. Leap, Nudie, vaguely Pro wasn't in so much in the picture.
Yeah, I was never in the picture.
So we've heard of him. We've heard the fucking legend of the legend. And as I got older, recently I started hosting these game nights. And the second official game night, I said I threw out a chance and threw a Hail Mary and invited
Man, gave me
Pro.
that fair shake.
And, from then on, it's pretty much a bond that's inseparable. So that's how
Well,
pretty much
I,
we link in
I'm a
this
finna
Fair
cry
Shake
right now.
podcast.
You got me in my feelings.
So that's how we're pretty much linked. So that bond we have now, it would never end, for me at least. And I'm pretty sure you guys feel the same way. Now, anybody got anything to say after that?
I mean, for me, I would say because I met you guys obviously through Leaps, and I've always Noodles, always my other brother. He always spoke about how Chris is always into video games and and that sort. And the old place where I used to work at in Lower East Side, Manhattan, Chris ironically worked literally in the same block next to my establishment, and
Mm-hmm.
I would see him here or there once in a while, and but I like not because I was too like afraid to talk to him or whatever. I guess like just the times didn't give us chance to cross paths, like I would want to, because that's kind of fucking weird if I see somebody that you really don't know. I'm like, hey, what's up? I'm a Nudi's brother, and then he's gonna look like the fuck. That's kind of mad sus, I'm not
Like,
into that.
if
So
that would have happened, you probably would have not got invited to a game night.
yeah,
Just letting
hundred
you know,
percent.
Chris would be like, "Nah, fuck this dude. He's
Nah,
a
why
bit
y'all
weird."
talking about?
But
But it's crazy how shit panned out or whatever, and I'm glad it did, and I'm glad we're friends. Like we've had mad memories in
Yeah,
growing in high school.
when
Even I,
for me,
but
when like cause even his brother used to stay over their house a lot, and I would stay over sometimes too. Those just used to be fun days too.
yeah, Kev used to stay over my
Yeah, we
house
used
a
to.
lot my senior year.
Watch wrestling, play fight.
Yeah, we
Then
used to
I
we
know
be.
wake up mad
somebody had
early.
posted a
We
picture
used
with
to
Kev with
be.
long ass hair.
We used
Yeah,
to be
Kev had
wild
long
deep
hair.
in his crib, bro. No funny. We used to be like 8 of
Yeah,
us.
we used to be deep in it, bro.
Sleeping over.
Yeah,
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 bro.
watching, like I said, watching wrestling, playing games. Then we wake up mad early the next day.
go to the
And
park
Remember
but
that one night?
and
but
face
before we
off
could go to the park,
with
we
Lee.
had to clean the crib, because the fast parents ain't let that shit rock. You
Yo,
gotta clean before you leave, bro.
Bats
Hmm.
and Chris. Y'all remember that one night with the dude?
Oh, that we there was this so there was this didn't get very how do you
Deep.
say R-rated. So
Okay, good.
there
I'm
was
all
this
ears.
there was this when you young you watch, I don't know about you, but we was in a group and we was watching we was watching adult videos, as they say, right?
Yo, what? 8 of y'all? That's wild.
Whoa, not 8 of us, but like it would be mostly like me, Fat, and Kev, right? And there was
Okay.
this one, but we
One
were
video.
watching not no homo
I
stuff, but
know,
we were watching it
obviously.
together
Obviously.
to laugh. So there was this one, bro. He had I think it had to be a fake penis, bro. But
That
he
shit was
gave
like
her a
20
money
inches.
shot, bro. And it was like if they poured leche on her, bro. That shit was
Yo, what? That's
crazy.
nasty.
But
Yo,
the,
and
that's
Kev,
that's
Yo,
bro,
not what was
to
funny.
this day,
Well,
it's the way the guy sounded. He's like, "Oh," like he screamed, bro. And to this day, Kev will. I don't think he'll never. I don't think he'll
I
ever
would
forget,
never forget that, bro. I
Actually,
was
bro.
I
Kev
crying
used
that
to
kind of
day.
be
I
crying.
remember something. I had a friend that I used to work with. He's got not a friend, but like more of an associate, and he was a weirdo. And he told me about a guy that used to do that, and he had like a gold tooth or some shit. Is it the same guy who was like a
Maybe,
moreno?
I don't know. Yeah,
It might
maybe.
be.
Oh, okay, possibly.
But yo, it was like he was like turning Super Saiyan, bro. And we'll have that shit on repeat. That's how funny it was, bro.
That shit was dumb.
That's
I
just
don't
like a regular night, though.
Nah,
I don't even know how we found that video.
there
Truth
was
be
an
Me
told.
neither.
adult film that I did see that I just thought it was fucking funny. Is this black guy? He's in a car in a limousine with Pinky, and this was like she was really really like small and tiny, and she starts sucking his dick, and he's like, "Oh, that's right, you sucking my dick on the side, y'all." And that would be everybody's catchphrase for a while. Because honestly enough, if you like listen to them when they talk, they say some funny ass shit that you wouldn't even
Stupid
say.
stuff. Yep, I
They
agree.
do. Yeah. That's why
They're
we were
very bad
watching.
actors.
That's why we were watching. Truth
But
be
yeah,
told.
basically that's why we were watching because they're terrible actors. But
Yeah.
yeah, and then we would wake up, go to the park all day. That's why I was so skinny back then.
Yeah. Face
But I
off
show
for
you a
Leap's
picture,
team
bro.
again.
You wouldn't believe it was me.
Those times were amazing.
For me, having I remember the first time that I was invited. Leaps was over at my house, I think for Thanksgiving or Christmas dinner or something. I don't remember exactly. And it was him and his family, and we was here drinking and shit. And we was playing. No, it was definitely sometime when Smash Brothers came out. So it was what,
So
late
around
December or
Christmas, man.
November?
Yeah.
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 And we was playing Smash, and he just kept going on his phone. He kept going on his phone. Kept going on his phone. I'm like, yo, bro, like, we gonna chill or not? He's like, yeah, but my boys, they talking shit. And then he ended up adding me to the group chat, and I had put, they were like, oh, what's his name? I was like, my name is Darry. And they were like, oh, so y'all call Leap's baby, so baby's the baby, Noodles is the mom, and you're the daddy. And I just thought that was funny. I honestly thought it was funny, you know. And then Juju, he had said, oh, he looks like a thumb, and I'm like, ha ha ha, real original. And
I remember that.
that's how it went back and forth, like in text. And then I had told Leaps, I was like, yo, put me on, let me go to the game night, because he's telling me, oh, yeah, I had game night. And I was like, okay, what games you play? He's like, Smash. So I was like, I'll go if it's Smash. And then he was like, nah, but these guys, they play. I'm like, okay, I just want to play, I'm not looking to think. He's like, oh, they have belts and shit. So I'm like, oh, they have belts, fucking hey, I want to play with belts, wrestling belts, guys, for those that don't think outside of the box.
Yeah.
And he was like, okay. So I was like, yo, let me know how much I gotta chip in. I don't care, I'll make the time. So I think I bought the bottle of honey jack, the big shit.
Mhm.
And then
Leaps with the
le-
fucking baby cups.
leading up to that day, Leaps is like, oh, Joe, Noodles, that first time, first game night, he walked in and walked out. Don't embarrass me like that. I'm like, I won't. So he was like, make sure you don't eat, because Fats cooks a lot. So I'm like, all right, don't worry, I won't eat. So the game night was Saturday. So my last meal was probably like mid Thursday, and I just let myself just fast for the next 2 days. Worst mistake of my fucking life. I love drinking alcohol, and there's no secret to anyone, and especially Jack. I love Jack. And Leaps is like, yo, Fats is gonna initiate you, and it's 6 shots. And I said, all right, fuck it, I'll do six plus one more. And he's like, all right, you're not joking. I'm like, I'm not joking either. So he ends up, I think he had took a cab down to Rite Aid, and I said, I'll meet you in Rite Aid so I could get some sodas and beers extra, just to thing, And he's like, oh, but I gotta stop by and get ice. I'm like, yeah, don't worry, I'll pay for the ice. Bro, I spent like $40 on fucking 6 bags of ice in Rite Aid. Worst fucking thing
No
I've ever done.
fucking way. I didn't
Worst
know
fucking
that.
thing. Then I bought the beer, because I'm like, well, beers everybody drinks.
You should have bought
He's
the
like
cups.
he's like Coors Light. So I'm like, all right, so I got the case of the Coors Light. And then cola champagne. I love cola champagne. If I'm gonna drink anything, I'm gonna mix it with Jack Honey, because I feel like it just goes together, blends,
Ooh.
right?
I'm
So
about to try that.
I end up showing up at the thing, and they're like, oh, send Juju. Baby's like, oh, send Juju downstairs. And this guy, I swear to God, runs down in 2 seconds and fucking flies back up. And I haven't even touched the fucking first step. And I'm like, God damn. Leaps is like, go ahead, go without me. I'll meet you upstairs. So I'm like, all right. So I get up there, and I had to introduce myself. He's not gonna introduce anyone for me. And then he ends up like, oh, get out the way, I'll say hi first. So he says hi to everybody, and then I'm just because at this point I'm going off by text and voices. I'm not going off by images because I honestly didn't know how Fats looked and I didn't know how Kev looked. But from my memory, I remember how Chris looked and Jay, and I already had just met Juju downstairs, so I gave Chris a hug. Then Kev was sitting on the sofa with his Switch with the beautiful Joy Cons. I'm still jealous about those. And I'm like, oh, Keith. He goes, yeah. And then Fats was in the kitchen. I think he was prepping up a plate or something, and then gave the pound hug. And then we kicked it off. We started playing, joking, cutting ass. And then when it came to initiation, um, he goes, all right, everybody in a circle. He's like, oh, you gotta like dead ass Fats was bitching everybody. He's like, nah, grab a cup, grab a cup, grab a cup, grab a cup. And then we go, okay, after everybody drinks, then he goes, all right, 6 for 6. And I go, yeah, and I promise 7. And boom, 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 boom. We get to the 7th cup, boom. I'm good. I'm sitting down, but at that point I hadn't drank. That's the only thing I ate. I mean, I hadn't ate. And literally that's the only thing I drank. And I swear to God, I've never done fucking shrooms or anything, but I went into psychedelic mode. Like everybody was talking, I'm like, what? And then they put me to play against I think Juju drunk, and I'm just like, am I winning or losing? Everybody's like, he's so close, he's so close. And then after that I was fucking gone. But honestly, that night I felt welcomed, I felt appreciated. Like not appreciated, but like, I felt that there was love there without me having to have seen you guys first, and it was through text or whatever. Like it solidified things.
Yeah.
And then I remember it was like maybe 2 in the morning, and Davey's like, "Oh, I'm gonna leave," and I was like, "I got you. I'll pay for your cab." And I know I was Ubering it to my house. It was like fucking $2 at that time,
Mhm.
and I'm like, "Yo, they really love me, yo." He always cuts ass on me and says that I was crying, but I 100% know I wasn't crying. I know that when I got home, I dead
That's
ass
probably
fell
my
asleep with
favorite
my
story.
clothes on. I fell asleep with my clothes on because I was literally fucking wasted.
Bro, that story gets better every time
That's
you
it.
say
That's
it.
my favorite story. Whenever these guys,
Literally get fucking wasted every time.
you are
And,
missing one detail though.
well, go ahead.
You ate all the wings.
Did I really?
No, you ate like 50%.
Shit, I was
Yeah,
fucking gone.
those wings
You
were
was
fucking
dogging
banging,
them,
B.
bro.
I was
Those
fucking gone.
those supermarket wings.
Oh, do you remember when Bug Eyes was like the second? Well, your third game night, my second one that I went to.
Yeah.
He was like, "Oh man, these wings are good," and then he finished them, and then we went to the pizza parlor that time after softball, and he
Uh-huh.
was swearing up and down that you made them, and he was like, "Motherfucker, I got those from the supermarket," and he was like, them shits was still good though." I was like, "Damn."
I should have stood with it like I made them.
Yeah.
Fucking bug eye.
That's the sound of the police. It's
Yeah.
crazy that we're going through this Rona shit. I've been watching
It
a lot of
is.
Netflix.
Isn't it be? I
All
feel
day.
like after though, isn't it be like yo, Fats. The game nights at 8. I'll be there at 6.
Yo, for real. For real.
After all this shit, yo, somebody 11. I'll be there at 9.
Word.
Nah, I still think people are gonna show up fucking 8 years
Of
later.
course,
Of
but
course.
I'm
but
always
me, I know me. Me, I'm be like 10, bro.
I'm
Throwing
always
even if I'm by
purposely late,
myself, I'm
man.
gonna throw against the wall
I'll be there 8 in the morning.
for real, bro.
All
I'm gonna
I'm
be the
saying
one
is
opening
we
up the
better throw
park.
a game of blitzball, cause if not,
Oh nah, for sure,
riot.
bro, for sure.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
That would be beast if we go like everything is over and we go back to work and I take a vacation.
Imagine. All right, back to our guy. I'm gonna use my vacation time. Like yo, you
That's
just
But
what,
you
had
got.
2 months.
I'm just
that's what's
saying,
gonna happen for me.
everybody that leaves, right? Like when they say, okay, everybody can start coming out again. You have to let like the first 2-3 waves go
Yeah.
outside and really check it out because,
Yeah,
again,
if
people could
they
be
can't open up
asymptomatic.
everything at the same time. It has to be little by little.
Yeah. Because then everything gonna be jam fucking packed.
Exactly. Yeah.
On
Yeah.
Netflix, I've been watching this show that everybody's talking about, Tiger King. And the shit is, I don't care about the politics was going on, right? I don't care about who killed whom or whatever, because I that's all I've hear. I don't know how deep it goes into.
Goddamn Carol Baskin.
I don't know how many episodes there is, right? But honestly, I can't stop laughing. I love to see rednecks talk. You understand?
It's hilarious, bro.
Especially the
It
one guy
is.
that has like no lie, like he has a cartoon mouth, like a
The one
Oh,
with
yeah,
tooth
like
on the
3
top.
teeth.
Yeah, he
yeah.
has like a
Oh,
tooth
one
on
of
the
his
top
husbands.
left,
One of his
a
husbands.
tooth on the bottom, and a tooth on some other shit. And bro, every time he talks, I fucking start dying.
But he had like 3 teeth total.
He
So,
does
am I the only one that finished it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm up to episode 5.
I'm up to like 5 as well. Yeah.
Pro.
I'm like into 2, right? Like middle of 2.
Okay, so
But it's
I'm
just the thing though
spoiler
is like
nothing.
when I'm watching this show, right? And what's the guy's name? Tiger Exotic or Exotic
Joe
King?
Exotic.
Joe
Joe
Exotic.
Exotic.
Joe
Joe
Exotic.
Exotic. He is fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
I'm
he is
sorry.
hilarious, bro.
He's hilarious. Like the shit that comes out of his mouth, you're like,
Yeah.
no way do people believe what he says.
Yo, bro.
Bro, he
You
tried to
understand?
run. He tried to
When you
run
run
for
for
president.
president, bro, he's like, I'm broke as hell. I'm gay.
Yeah.
And then he has those fucking music videos, man.
Yo,
Oh,
amazing,
And
bro.
they're
those are
so
the funniest shit
fucking
ever.
cringy. Like they're literally so
Amazing, bro.
cringy that you gotta fucking. The one that had me in tears was like he's playing like a guitar or some shit on top of a car, and you can see that the background is like a fake sky. He's like tigers, oh tigers.
Oh, he's the Tiger Song Man. That one. That's
Oh man.
that's a
Yeah.
hit.
You gotta keep watching though.
Then they ask him like how many tigers he has or big cats, and he's like into like the 200s or some shit, 300.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, that's
All I
fucking
know-
wild.
All I know is when I get that stimulus check, I'm gonna try to convince my girl so we could buy a tiger.
Yeah, yeah. You
Yo,
guys
but-
could put it together and buy a tiger.
Buy a tiger.
But not for nothing though. If you think about it, I was
2000.
I went this my third son. He wanted for his 6th birthday a puppy, and we was up and down looking for a fucking dog. Right? There's this one spot on the concourse I don't recommend it to anybody. We had went in there, and for a little fucking like Yorkie, the fucking guy's like it's 2,700 or 2,200 or some wild shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. It was fucking.
Yep.
I had a
And
Yorkie.
I'm like,
fucking
and
expensive.
then I'm watching this shit, and I'm like, homies is buying fucking tigers for 2 G's. I might as well fucking get this kid a tiger. know?
Yeah, bro.
Yo, that's hilarious, bro.
And it's just so crazy, like that whole thing of
I wish he was more ahead because there's some stuff about Carol Baskin that I want to talk
Oh
about.
my god.
yeah, like and
yeah.
that whole thing, like she's talking about how she has, and again, guys, this is a spoiler alert, but it's fucking Netflix. I don't think it counts. She's talking about how she's building a sanctuary for the tigers and the animals and shit. But essentially, she's doing the same fucking
shit.
thing that he's doing.
Yep.
You're a fucking hypocrite.
And I'm like,
bro.
that makes no. And then she's like showing all the fucking. She got like the shrine of all the big cats that died and shit.
Do you
Mhm.
do you care if I not spoil something,
No,
but
again,
Wait,
you
let
could
let
tell me it's
let me
fine.
let me
Go ahead.
say what don't make sense about this lady in the whole show, right? So she talk about him and she don't agree. She's saying what he does is abuse to the animals. She doing the same thing with way less animals, way less property, and it's way less clean than what he had it, right?
Yeah.
This bitch was making money like fucking top dollar money on Facebook and social media and all that shit. And that explains how much she was making.
Okay.
And she has hundreds of volunteers helping her that she doesn't pay with the tigers and animals and big cats and everything. And yet the way her setup, it was way less appealing than what he was doing. You know? Of course his shit was like pretty dirty, but he was taking care of the cats the way they should. I mean, feeding them, the nigga was fucking hauling meat from Walmart.
Oh no. From the like the dead farm animals, right?
No, from
It was
Walmart. Like
Walmart.
He had farm animals and he had
And
you see
Walmart.
later on he gets expired Walmart meat.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
because you know when somebody takes something from the Walmart shelf like chicken and
Yeah.
they go to the register and they don't have enough, they don't put that meat back. They
No?
throw it
throw it
out
out.
because you can't recool it. So they throw
Makes
it out.
sense
I
because
don't
So
think
it
they
came
can't
off.
recool it. They don't want the people's germs and shit.
so he was taking all that meat that they were pretty much gonna throw away, and he would take it and feed his cats with that. You have to see the trucks he was coming in loads with.
I seen the trucks that he was with the mulos of like the goats and shit, and they were just
Yeah,
trucking it over.
he was
But
doing 5-6 cows at a time.
like I like the Tiger King as opposed to Carol because the way she like introduces herself, she does this whole fucking thing where like she walks in and she's like, "Do you want me on my knee?" And then she goes
Oh
on this
yeah,
whole
yeah.
like fucking spiel about how all her clothes are animal prints and you always can remember her because she has animal prints. No, bitch, shut the fuck up. You're doing exactly what he's fucking
So
doing. That makes no sense to me at all.
He
Yeah.
just has a little glitter on his.
in
Jesus.
a
But he definitely is fucking funny because he goes to the other dude with the long hair, like I think in southern Florida or some shit.
Yeah, somewhere in Florida.
Yeah, and he has like he's like the godfather of planning shit out.
Doc Ansel, that guy
Oh yeah. That guy was fucking funny too.
Bro,
I
that
don't
nigga,
think
with the
nobody
6
beats his
wives
nigga.
or whatever.
bro, he
I
has
just read too that he
wild.
got the Rona in prison also.
Yeah.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah, he's quarantined.
I mean, they let Takashi out. They should let him out.
I mean, he's an older guy too, so never know, bro.
You see the tats on this guy's body and the clothes he
He
wears?
got bullet holes, bro.
Bro,
That shit got his beef out, right?
a Prince
Yeah.
Albert. He said, you know what's that?
Ooh, nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I gotta say. And he has padlocks that he puts on there. It's on the wall.
Nah.
Nah,
That
it's
shit
kind
was mad funny.
of.
He's
Nah,
a
And
but
funny. He's definitely a
those two guys
character.
he marries, they're really straight. Like later
Yeah,
on,
they're not
Yeah,
gay.
really?
there's
Yeah.
one thing I'm not gonna say because I want Pro to see it. I don't know if you guys already saw it, but I'm gonna
I know
leave
what
it.
you're talking about.
I
Yeah,
do too.
It has to do with
okay.
one of the
So
husbands.
that's one thing I don't want to say. Everything else is fair game.
I mean, I should be done with the show maybe by like Sunday. Monday.
Actually,
Um,
wow, though.
Holy, that's how I
how many episodes in the season total? Oh, that's not bad. Y'all fly through that shit.
Yeah.
So have you guys the part where they talk about Carol's ex-husband? Or no?
No, I think that's like sometime in like
That's my next
middle two.
episode, yeah.
Middle two.
Yeah.
So it's a spoiler, but I do.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal. So he disappears, quote unquote, and everybody swears. I think it was too. Everybody swears she killed him.
I think I
No,
was a
but
black.
that's what I'm saying. Like, to me, it doesn't bother me because I read all like the memes that's been coming out and shit.
Okay.
And they said that she says sardine oil or some shit like that, and that's how the tigers ended up eating him or some shit.
No, that's something different.
That's when they talk about because one day for some reason they never bite Joe, and one day for some reason one cat was like really on one of his shoes, like on his
Yeah.
feet,
And
and they
it
started
dragged
like
him.
yeah, and he was like somebody put perfume on my shoe.
You seen the
And
one
she was-
guy that fucking has like no legs?
Yeah, that's he works for him.
Oh yeah. I'm like, he dead ass has like a fucking
You saw the lady with no arm?
nah.
Yeah,
Oh,
What?
Unless I wasn't paying attention, but
There's
no,
a girl
that's
that
not
works there
yet.
with no arm, bro.
That's not yet. That's not yet.
like
Ooh,
literally he
child.
got the one lady that's from fucking Orange is the New Black. You guys know who I'm talking about. And after that, like his whole fucking crew is wild. The one guy, he was like,
They all like
yeah,
ex-cons.
yeah, he's like, yeah, I used to be a med head, and then I looked up this job on Craigslist, and I
Uh-huh.
fucking around with tigers. Sure, why not? And I'm like, the fuck?
Bro, that show has so many memes, bro.
I mean, I
You
wouldn't
gotta hear
doubt it.
you gotta watch the song when he's
nah,
talking about
dude,
Carol killing her husband.
the
Yo,
dude
Oh,
that's in
that song
Florida,
is
bro. You see what he used to do to the women? He used to make them change their name, get
yeah, that doc
get
guy,
their
right?
kids done.
Yeah, bro.
He's crazy.
That's fucking
One of the
wild.
ladies that was working for him and then left, she's like, I got breast implants I don't remember making an appointment for. I'm like, what?
No, she was like, I didn't even say yes to them.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I'm like, what?
No,
Crazy
man.
show, bro. Crazy show. I can imagine if he actually won the presidency or the governorship that he went.
Yo,
Hold up. I'm just saying, at this fucking point in time, anything is fucking possible.
I
Okay,
mean,
I wouldn't get past it
it would
this
have been
world.
way funnier than Trump being. That's for sure. I'm
Yeah.
broke as hell. I'm gay, and I'm president.
Yo, that shit.
he
Imagine he
ran
just starts
for
like
president.
instead of stimulus checks, he starts sending like baby fucking lions to people's
Yeah, he'll
houses.
send you tigers.
Yeah.
I got a
Baby
tiger for
tigers and
you. A
shit.
tiger for you.
Bro, he ran for president, right? And then he ran for governor, and his reason was because he didn't want to wait that 4 years to run
Yeah.
again.
It's true, bro. That shit was funny.
Yo,
Shit.
bro.
No, but they said he was gonna run in 2020, and the guy said, "No, please don't."
Yeah, he was
Stop.
like, yeah, stop.
Like I know supposedly Cardi B wanted to take money out to get him out of prison, but
Yeah,
that shit is so funny.
I don't know, man. I agree with you. If 6ix9ine came out early, come on.
If y'all could, would y'all have exotic animals?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you have?
I
Let's
mean,
stay away from the cats because everybody obviously would say
what's
that.
considered exotic though?
Anything that you wouldn't keep
Anything that's
normally.
Anything that's
not a
illegal.
house pet. House pet. Anything that's not a house pet.
I don't know. A lot of things are considered house pets
I already
now.
thought
So
about
snakes.
what's not considered a house pet?
I already thought about this.
But
I would get a lemur.
a lemur? Oh,
Fact.
that's not bad. That's Zaboomafoo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on. No, that's Zoom. That's the show Zoom. I almost fucked that one up. That's with the brothers. Go ahead, Chris, if you got it.
Me, it would be like any kind of reptile. Like, is a Komodo dragon would be like a exotic animal.
Yeah.
I would not get that shit.
That
Hell
shit
yeah.
has like 1,000,000 fucking bacteria in its saliva, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Very
one
toxic.
chomp and you good. You gone.
He ain't biting me. I'm the reptile king.
You'd have to be a fucking crocodile hunter and shit.
I gotta start talking like that so they won't bite me.
If I could, I'd probably have. I don't like chimps and I don't like gorillas because they're too close to like humans, right? So I wouldn't do that. Reptiles, like having a fucking alligator and shit would be kind of wild, and it's kind of boring. They just sit there. Not Free Willy either, cause that's fucked up. Homie had that broken fin, and then you had to take him out of the river or whatnot.
Yeah.
I'd probably have like a fucking bald eagle or some shit, like one of them fucking beautiful ass owls, like them snow
Yeah.
owls and shit. Something wild like that, like train it and shit to like, you know how people take their dogs and be like sick 'em.
Yeah.
Like I'll do some like bird call and shit.
Another one would be a fox for me.
I've seen a show where people keep foxes and shit. I forgot it though. What thing?
Like they're not big enough that they'll eat you or whatever, but they're cute too.
I will also get like an otter.
Oh, so them motherfuckers are like savages.
Yeah.
And they're big too.
Yeah.
If it wasn't an eagle, not a horse, because fucking dealing with a horse in your house, nah, it's kind of stupid.
I'm reading right now. It's legal to own there's a fennec fox. I don't know if you know what that is.
Yeah.
It's legal here, so I'm about to get one.
That stimulus check, bro. I'm telling you.
Yo, that stimulus.
That stimulus about to hit different, right?
Fox.
I would probably have as my second animal, fucking shark, like a great white, like a big ass tank.
For real? Yeah, that would be dope.
Like, but I want it to be like behind me at an office, so like if like I send
You
out my
gonna
goons and shit to
you gonna
you
put
know,
lasers on it, bro?
hell yeah, put lasers on that
Like in Austin
motherfucker.
Powers?
Austin
Yeah, and
Powers.
then have like my goons go out and look for the people
Laser.
that owe me money and shit, and I'll be like, I'm gonna feature to that big ass monster back there.
What would you
I would do
call it?
that. Oof.
What do you call it?
Um, Bruce. That's
I
from
think
Nemo.
that's from Nemo.
Hello, my name is Bruce. And we
Hello,
are
Bruce.
fish.
What about you, Fat? You ain't say.
But he said no big cats, and you know my favorite animal, tiger.
Oh, so you love this show?
Yeah, look, seeing all the tigers and shit
Are
like that.
you
Definitely.
sad that that shit is going on?
What?
Like, because you said you like tigers. Are you a Karu or are you Tiger King?
Um, honestly, like the I see both sides. Like keep them in containment.
Yeah.
You know, they don't have the room to grow, but you leave them in the wild, and you got these motherfuckers hunting them for their
Yeah,
fat.
that's true.
Like
Mm.
either way, they doomed. You know, this fucking tigers are going extinct. They said there was only about 42,000 left in the world.
No, not even, bro.
Yeah,
They said there's
it's less than that.
3,000 in the wild, and then there's like
So that
2,000 captivity or something.
that shit is crazy to
They're
me.
very
You
low
know,
number.
now that you say that with the numbers and shit, I go to the Bronx Zoo maybe like once a year, right?
Mhm.
And I don't go on Wednesdays because that shit is always packed. We try to go like on a Tuesday or a Thursday, right?
Mm-hmm.
And anytime we go to like the fucking tiger things or the leopard shits, we never see these motherfuckers. And people are like,
It's
"Oh,
probably
look,"
false advertisement.
and they're
Yeah,
like,
we got
"Oh,
No,
lions,
look,
no,
look,
and they're
you
not
see him
really
right there.
there.
You see him right there."
no, they're
And you're
there.
fucking squinting and shit, and you don't see nothing. And the motherfucker's always laying down. You understand?
Man, how far? I haven't been to the Bronx. How far is it from you, where you can see to the lion? 100 yards?
Yo,
I
you
don't
Uh,
fucking know.
remember that
the
girl that
tigers.
she went into the lion thing?
Oh
Oh
my
yeah,
god!
yeah. That bitch is a fucking idiot. Like I wanted to be one with fucking nature.
They should have
What the
had
fuck is
sardine
wrong with
oil on
you?
her.
You know, people are fucking dumb. I'm sorry. Harambe shouldn't have got killed. The
Yeah.
fucking parents of that
R.I.P.
child
Harambe.
should have got fucking
R.I.P.
killed. They're
Oh, come
fucking
on, come
idiots.
on.
R.I.P. Harambe, bro.
You want to know why? You
We'll
don't
never
Well,
blame the
forget
fuck,
you.
and he didn't even do nothing to the fucking kid. You
he
understand? I
dragged
think he
them,
was
and
like
Let them know.
protecting the
Get
kid.
more amped up. Let them know.
You understand? That shit fucking annoys me. Like, why not go in there and hit him with a trank dart or some shit? It's not his
yep.
fucking fault. You understand?
Fish shake audience. You guys don't know. Pro has a R.I.P. Harambe tattoo on his left shoulder.
Yeah.
So he's very
I get emotional
passionate
about
about
that
this.
shit.
Yeah.
You understand? I really do. Cause it's one thing for people to fucking like have them in captivity as long as they're feeding them fine. But it's another thing to fucking have them torture them and shit. You
Hmm.
understand?
Nah, but
And not give a fuck about them. Cause I was watching Doctor Doolittle with my kids this morning,
Which one?
and the first one with Eddie Murphy.
All right.
You know, and I was thinking, what if we actually can talk to fucking animals? You understand? Like, and not on a fucking like spiritual shit. I'm not into that. Like, oh, I feel the vibrations of the butterfly speaking to me. You know, fuck that.
Hmm.
You
I
know,
mean, ain't the closest ones we're like could talk to are like monkeys and shit.
yeah, but that's because we teach them sign language. You know, regular shit. You know, but
Yeah.
yeah, I guess we know what exotic animals we'd have.
I mean, would you?
Go get a
It's not
fucking
really
elephant.
exotic. They fantasy, but Game of Thrones. You rather have a dragon or a direwolf?
Direwolf, fucking direwolf, bro.
Ooh, direwolf.
Bro,
Direwolf,
a fucking dragon. What is wrong with y'all?
Oh,
fucking
Targaryen
direwolf,
over
bro.
here. Fucking
Fucking
Targaryen.
direwolves are fucking wave.
OD.
I know Leap
Fucking
what
dragon.
Leap's Lannister, right? You said?
Hmm Which Lannister is Leaps?
Um I give him I love him. I'll give him
I
Jamie.
was about to
I'll give
violate.
him Jamie.
I was about
Jamie.
to violate.
Or you
Who
gonna
you
say
gonna say?
Tyrion?
Nah, not Tyrion.
Tyrion?
Not
Oh,
Tyrion.
The kid, not the
The
kid.
kid, yeah, the
The
blonde.
king.
Joffrey?
Joffrey.
Joffrey.
Nah, not Joffrey. The dude that was the king's servant for a while.
The dude that was the
Ooh.
king's servant.
He had like a bob cut.
Nah, I don't remember.
No.
That's like-
Lannister?
Yeah, bro. He's like a cousin or some shit. He's like a distant cousin.
I
You know
How
the
about-
dude. You know the
how about
dude
you,
that,
Chris? Who would you be?
started that whole religion shit.
I always liked
Oh,
Yeah,
I know
man.
who you're talking
who
about.
who.
I know who you're talking about. He's the dude
The dude that,
that
shit
he was.
first.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. I know
He's
who you're
the
talking.
cousin that banged Cersei.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
Why him?
I don't know. It was
I don't remember. So
I always liked the older brother of the Starks that died. That
Rob?
he
oh,
got.
they died in the Red Wedding.
Yeah.
Oh, that shit got me so
That,
upset.
he was my favorite character.
He was
in the
my
group.
favorite character too.
So that's who I would be.
No, my favorite
You
character always Arya. Always
Oh, really?
has been since the very
Yeah.
beginning. Since the very beginning, my
So-
favorite's
So
Arya.
you was hype when she killed the
Hell yeah! I was fucking screaming in my room.
You know what annoyed me about that whole thing when Theon, right? He's dead ass like fucking 100 yards away from him, right? And he runs at him with a fucking spear. Ah! I'm sorry, but you have all the time in the fucking world to shoot that guy with a fucking arrow, throw a fucking sword at him,
Mhm.
hit him with a fucking rock. That was dumb as fuck, right? You want to kill somebody, you want to do it as quick as possible.
I mean,
No,
in his defense, he had the best story, like the best storyline.
yeah.
It was him,
But then what pissed me
like the
off was like,
redemption stuff.
you know how at that scene they gave him that like little bit of like he looked up for a bit and then he just dies.
Yeah.
I feel like that was unnecessary. The character I liked the most in the show was Legolas, because he always had that bow and arrow and
Who?
shit. Legolas, you know?
Isn't that freaking
Yeah, I'm fucking with you.
Legolas.
I'm like, what the
I knew
I
that
forgot
shit
you.
was Lords of the Ring, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, who got no legs in Game of Thrones, right?
Nah, my favorite character was actually the assassin, Vogomugalis.
Oh yeah. I know that's not his
Um,
name.
He would be like Vogomugalis, and then
It's
the man would know
Vogel.
whatever the fuck it is. I don't know fucking witchcraft and spells. You
It's
know?
the dude,
Oh
the dude
yeah.
that changed his face.
Welcome to McDonald's. Okay, get you the
The man with no
Google
face.
Vogomugalis. You know what scene I hated in that show was with the Red Witch. She fucking like she finally takes off the jewel thing and she gets like really really fucking old and creepy
Old.
She
looking.
stars Ashley.
Bro, we
She
didn't even
returns.
see that. That shit was gross.
Oh yeah, the old lady being naked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
She
didn't
turns
even
Yeah, that was
to
gross.
Ash.
That was gross.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, fuck that.
I was like, come on.
Oh, but forget it. I was gonna ask something, but I
Go
think you
ahead,
guys
ask.
are around your significant others. So
Oh no.
Oh,
No.
I'm gonna answer that one and definitely
this just to pro.
definitely the Daenerys. Anytime, anywhere, any
Daenerys over
place.
what's the name?
Anytime, any place.
What's the Stark girl? Not Arya, the other one.
Sansa.
Santa?
Sansa? You don't like Sansa?
Nah, fuck
She's
that.
pretty,
Ugh,
bro. She's pretty.
Nah,
But
nah,
I mean, I agree with you, Daenerys all the way. But
nah. Sansa, nah, she ain't it for me.
Hmm.
you ain't getting no fair shake.
A little shake, maybe. Maybe like you know when you put the milkshake in the thing and shoots out, but it doesn't fill up the cup. I'll take it like that, but not the whole shake. I'm good.
Oh,
That was a
man.
fun one.
Yeah. Speaking of quarantine, we fucking stuck pretty much locked up in our homes. I want to know what are some of the things that you guys want to get through or get to doing while you're home stuck in your apartment.
One thing that I want to get through is this bullshit that's going on right now. I want to go back to work.
Yeah, it's definitely different, you know. Like when you're at work and you're like, damn, I wish I could stay home, or damn, I wish I had time off or whatnot.
Yeah.
And then you finally get it, and it's like, fuck, 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 and then minutes become to hours, and then you finally wake up and you forget that the fucking middle of the week is Tuesday, and you think you're fucking in a made up fucking week.
I'm gonna ask y'all a quick question, then we can get back to this. What if there was no work, but we could still go wherever we wanted? Would it still feel the same? You think?
Absolutely.
No,
No.
nah.
Y'all would be way more than okay with
If
that.
if I
Yeah.
So how
and I
would
was
we?
getting paid, I'll be on vacation right now. I will be nice.
All right. So let's say we had a system, right, where every single body, didn't matter who it was, got a check every week, right? Let's say $500, every single body, right?
Mhm.
Do we have automated stores? Like, you think are there actual people in stores, or like do you think we'll be like robots and shit?
I think eventually it's gonna be robots.
So then
Yeah. Robot.
wouldn't
Didn't,
that
didn't they
be
say
fair to
even truck
everybody though?
drivers or like even truck drivers are getting
Yeah.
automated and stuff too?
Yep. They already
Everything
have it
eventually
in
is gonna be
process.
robots, bro. I mean, look at the fast food. I mean, it's not recent, but the fast food places now you either go to the counter or you do it yourself on the touch screen. That's
Yeah.
already
Oh, the
No,
kiosk, yeah.
no funny shit.
they already only have one counter person in some McDonald's. It's
I'm
not like how it
probably
used to
I'm
be.
probably
I
gonna
mean, it's always
be
been like that for McDonald's.
I'm probably gonna be like one of the people that leads for everything to be automated. So I
One
hate
That's a lying.
one person taking the orders, no
You know
ice
what I
cream
mean?
machine.
Because I worked in fast food. Like it matters how quick you get the people out and shit. That's what determines like.
All right, so everybody got paid 500 every week, no matter what you wanted to do. You understand? That doesn't consider like actual work. So our doctors are robots. Everything that we have, police and everybody is
No,
robots.
I think doctors and police like the essential like basically what we have now, the essential workers, I think those can be robots.
So then they can't get $500 a week then.
But
No.
they should get paid more.
So then you're a communist then.
Where is this going?
How? What?
Right. So communists, that they believe in like everybody should get paid the
The
same
same.
amount, right?
No matter how much work you do.
So that's what I'm saying. If we
No, I don't
take
agree with
away,
that.
but that's what I'm saying though. So then eventually somebody's gonna be upset that a doctor's getting paid more than you, right?
So go to fucking school for 8 years then.
All right, then there goes my answer.
Like you gotta put the
What?
work in. I don't understand.
So my thing is this, right? My thing is this. What I'm trying to get at, right? If we have a society where everyone gets paid $500 and you never have to work, going back to your original question, like if we never had to work and we could do whatever
Oh,
we
okay, I got
wanted,
you. I
you
got you.
understand what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
But
That's
so
why I said if everything was automated, like with robots in stores and our police system and our medical system is all robots, then people could live freely and do whatever they wanted. No,
I didn't mean all of that. I just
You
meant
mean
like what if
during
sorry.
you had a month
the
off from
Rona?
not yeah, what if the Rona okay, the Rona's still going around, whatever, fine. We can't
Okay.
go to work, but let's say, okay, yeah, I can still play softball, but like you know how it was in the beginning, just no
Okay. Fine.
touching hands or whatever. Like how it wasn't as serious as it is now.
Okay.
Like you literally
Yeah.
go outside now. Like
So for starters, I would definitely spend more time taking my kids out, right?
yeah, exactly.
And staying away from parks. So they're gonna see a lot of fucking sidewalks.
I mean, but it's better than I feel like anything's better than like this is the worst right now.
Hmm.
Literally staying
Yeah.
home.
Like I get the
Well,
whole concept, being home is being safe. I'm not disagreeing with that, but it's like we need, some form of like a time frame.
Yeah,
Not like
exactly. I agree.
not like fucking prison. Not like 5 o'clock comes around is your time,
Bro, it's
I'm
true
not
because
saying that, but
one person says, "All right, May." Oh, I heard July. Nah, I heard it's September. Like,
hmm
Yeah, people really they don't really know when
Yeah, it's because they don't know, bro. They do not.
They say that the Corona hasn't got peak yet.
I don't get it. Like all this shit happening, nobody knows. Right? We have a what is it? A center for disease, whatever. Movies and games are based off the shit. Nobody knows. Like, all right, maybe we should watch one of these movies and see or
And I Am Legend, honestly.
like let's do it. Let's make believe that there's something out there. What would we do? Like, I never even thought of that.
Like a living like Last of Us, for example.
Basically,
Shit, man, that's fucking tough.
and everything. Look at last. Speaking of Last of Us, look at that. Everything's gonna get after. I feel like after Final Fantasy, thank God that shit's not getting delayed. Everything after that,
You've been sick.
nah, bro. I'm telling, bro. Me and my chair are becoming one next Friday, bro.
You guys fused?
We fusing, bro.
So that's going back.
But yeah,
to
back to
my
my
question.
back to your question. What I want to
Is
get
that-
done, I have a backlog of fucking games that are some I haven't touched and are literally still in the
Bro,
plastic.
play Dark Souls, bro. What are you waiting for?
Oh my god!
I literally beat Dark Souls 3 again.
Bro, that's not happening anytime soon. I have too many games, bro. And
Bro,
then
Bro.
there's a lot of shows too that I want to see. So this is good timing, I guess, because there's nothing else
Yeah.
to do.
So to answer your question, that's been like that for me. Like you know, being that I love film and TV and all that, I've been trying to just like soak in as much media still and just keeping my mind sharp and thinking. I seen this movie called The Platform on Netflix. It's a foreign film, but
bro,
you could watch it with thing. And you saw it, Kev?
bro, that shit is disgusting.
But did you see the whole film though?
Yes, I saw the whole film.
Okay, so you know, this is what my thought process in on it. It's based on a class system, something that like I feel like we're going through right now. Like the rich are at the top, while the poor are at the bottom. And the rich at the top, you know, they're so gluttonous that they fucking eat everything off the platform. So by the time it gets to the bottom, nobody has food to eat. I feel like that's what's going on now. You understand? And you know, keeping my mind sharp like that, where I can see a film and think about things, I think that's important for me at least, because you know I still want to be able to think outside of the box and not think, you know, thing. And along with Chris, like I got a fucking backlog of games that I for whatever reason I go, yeah, let me buy this game, and then 2, 3, 4 games down the line, I'm playing Animal Crossing, and you think I've touched fucking Red Dead after the first couple of missions? No, not that I don't want to play it, but it's because that's what happens, you know.
Yeah, me too. That's like me. I got probably 150 games
I'm having
total on my
withdrawals, bro.
PlayStation.
I'm having withdrawals. I haven't touched my Xbox in like over a month.
That's on you, bro. You retired from COD.
Nah, I'm still top. I'm still top one, bro.
I don't know.
You travel with the wrong book bag.
You know, to what lengths would we go to this is a question for everyone. I was just thinking about, came to my mind. To what lengths would you go to protect your family and to do the things that you had to do? I know last week we spoke about you know, caring about each other and looking out for one another, because I had to actually go buy wipies this week for my youngest, and legit there was no fucking wipies anywhere, and we ended up finding this 99-cent store that had a few actually, and we bought as much as we could, you know, just to hold this over until Amazon allows the shipping for that. So what lengths would you guys go to, you know, take care of your family? And a reasonable thing, not something like, you know, if I could fucking knock down 100 people to get this. No, nothing like that. But I'm like, to what lengths would you go?
I mean, like what you said, if I gotta walk from here to wherever, like from here to Fordham or here to wherever, I'll go get white piece for my son or whatever. Like whatever I gotta get. If I gotta, I don't know how to drive, so if I gotta, you know, pay whatever so and so money for a cab in these times to get whatever I need, I'm gonna go get it. I ain't gonna, like you said, nothing crazy. Like I'll kill somebody, but
So
I'll
let's say
find a spot. You know, I'll
if
call a bunch of spots.
have you guys seen that movie on Netflix where it's like something happening in the world, and at the end I think there's like a huge ass cloud that comes running, like chasing the guy, the couple. Is Forrest Whitaker's in it?
Mm-mm.
But
Nah,
anyways, when I remember the name, I'll tell you guys. Um, would you guys go across the country for your significant other in a at this kind of situation? If you
Of
had to go
course.
from here to Cali, do you think you could make it?
Well,
I would try. I'll do
I'm out
whatever
of this.
possible.
I'm out of this conversation. I don't have a significant other. I'll go across the country for Final Fantasy VII.
Would you go to Australia knowing that they got it early?
Depending how much it costs, yeah, and how early.
But I feel bad for them because they got hit the worst.
Really?
No, I'm not saying like the worst. I'm saying like when you think about it, like they got hit with the fucking ungodly
oh,
fucking firestorms, and then this shit
Oh
rolls
yeah,
in.
yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah.
that's
Yeah,
kind of fucking wild.
it is.
Yeah.
So that's why Square Enix blessed them. Like,
What
here,
if?
you can have it
What if
early.
this? What if this happened around the time the new systems came
Ooh, I wouldn't complain.
yeah,
out?
okay.
I wouldn't complain.
I
Everybody be
would.
hype. I mean, it'll still be whack,
I
but not
mean,
as whack.
what would suck though is honestly, um, you know, I have three kids that that you know we have here like doing their schoolwork and shit, right? And each one needs something different, maybe at all times. My oldest, I'm happy that he's able to think outside of the box when he uses his fucking coconut, and get work done on his own. But the two middle ones, sometimes moving back and forth, and then I have to help my youngest, and then I have my wife has meetings and shit. If indeed we had to do this in September, right, where we had to go through a whole fucking school year of teaching them or whatever,
Oh,
I'd probably fucking like off myself because honestly, people don't understand. Like, yes, I'm all for teaching your kid and homeschooling them or whatever, but 20 years down the line, if we had to do this, for the extended thing, my kids are gonna be fucking as smart as I got to be as smart. You understand? As they want to continue it, because on a realistic note, it's really fucking hard. You understand? Like people don't understand the wonders that school does. You understand? When a teacher wants to truly teach and can help all the students, Fats, you could chime in on this because you're around that atmosphere.
Yep. I just want you to finish so that way I could pop in and then say
Yeah,
all
that's
these
fine.
fucking
Cause
parents that don't fucking give a fuck and think that the teacher the fucking problem when they really not the fucking problem,
no,
and you want to blame the teacher like if they
mm-hmm.
wrongdoing. They there to teach your kid.
I agree with you
They there to
100%.
teach your kid. If your kid is acting up in the classroom, it is your kid. I'm sorry to say. I am sorry to say. I'm all for defending your child, but if your child is acting up in the classroom, your child decides, oh, this is a stupid dumb bitch, and you go ahead and you defend your child for that reason. There's no reason that your child should be in that. That's what I just wanted to say. Going off, I think there's a lot of educators out there who are unappreciated,
No,
and
absolutely.
this the way some schools are, parents really don't see the education system really trying and going all out for their child. Nobody wants to hear bad things about their child. Of course, I'm not gonna sit here and say that I don't want when I have future kids, and I don't want to hear nothing negative about my kid. Of course not. But you have to understand, and you have to draw the line where these people went to school, took out loans, and have to pay those loans for the rest of their life in order to teach your child, so that way your child is smarter than they ever was in that subject. That's what these parents need to understand. And I wish that every single parent could listen to me saying this, because it is it is fucking crazy, and you wouldn't even believe the amount of pushback that we get on a regular basis when it comes to parents. Even now that everything is virtual and I have to go through hell to try to get in contact with a parent because the child is not online learning what they're supposed to be learning. And it upsets me that a parent is worries about other things that don't mean shit instead of getting what your child needs. Your child does not need a $800 to $900 sweater when they don't even have a fucking laptop charger at home. I'm sorry to say.
Damn.
I put it out there. Like I've I was never a bad kid in school. You could ask my mom. I've never gotten called. A teacher never called my house for a negative reason. It was one time in high school because that was Caroline, but that's a different story. And I
She's the
owned up to
reason for the word bitch.
Because, yeah, look, all the Carols. Caroline, Carol Baskin.
But I can't tell you that I work with teachers who are fucking amazing. Or are fucking amazing, know what they're doing, go beyond, above and beyond for these kids to teach them everything that they know, that they know, and more to get them ready for the next grade. Your child goes to school, either goes to school, doesn't go to school, goes to school late, and then fucking doesn't pay attention in class, and then they fail, and you want to blame the teacher. How is it that teacher's fault?
You
The
good,
teacher's
Fat? You
there
good?
teaching. My fault.
You good, bro?
The teacher's there teaching. It's just,
I feel like
yo,
The
you
way
about to
he
make
feels
a
about the teachers is the way I feel about Rambre.
yeah, for real.
it's
What's
just yo,
going
you
on,
don't you
bro?
you don't understand the shit that not only me but everybody in my school. My school is only 3 grades. We only got 280 kids.
I think after all this, everybody should appreciate, teachers more,
They
nurses,
should
doctors, all the all these
absolutely.
garbage men, all those people that are still working out there. But before we end the podcast, I got one question. Do y'all think Carol Baskin did it?
100%, bro. She definitely did it.
I think so. There was no Costa Rica trip.
I'm gonna tell you right now, she did it because anyone who fucking kneels in front of a lion to show off is a fucking psychopath.
Yeah,
I think that's where we ended off, right, boys?
Yeah, I'm
all
cool with
right.
that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you again for listening to the Fair Shake podcast. Until next time, it's the cast signing off.
The Fair Shake Podcast. Sucker, sucker, sucker.